Good morning, how you doing? Hope you're all brilliantly fine and dandy as always. Now I want to talk to you about something quickly, and that's these little air fresheners. Look at these. Now this is not a sponsor, right? I'm not getting sponsored by I'm not getting nothing out of this, apart from the satisfaction that I'm helping somebody, right? Now a friend of mine and my sister-in-law are selling these so you can get these air fresheners. And you can also get other bits and bobs. I'll show you in a minute, right? You can get all kinds of homely stuff, kids stuff, all sorts of stuff just for your home from this place. But what you got to do is you got to go to the link in the description so that you link to their party, and that means that it's their little business. That means they get their share of the dollar from what you buy. But these ones are the little car ones. We've got the what is this one? Very Merry Cranberry. Right, Very Merry Cranberry, and I don't know why this camera won't focus on it, but you know what the camera's like by now. We all don't need to keep going on about it. Blackberry Sandalwood, and I haven't even opened these yet. So what one should I open first? What one should I add? Because you can hang these anywhere. You can hang these up in your car, hang them in your wardrobe, hang them in your caravan, your camper van, your living room, your bedroom. Oh man, you can hang them anywhere you want because they're an air freshener, man. And I'm going to hang one in here. This, by the way, is my old Radio Shack, which has now become a bit of a packing room, so to speak. I've got my stickers and everything here. I've got all my envelopes here, and when anybody makes an order of a sticker, this is where it comes from. I sit here and I pack it away, I stick it in the envelope, and away we go. But let's open up one of these, and once I open one of these up, we'll have a little look. I'm going to open up the Blackberry Sandalwood is what I'm going to open up now, and then I'm going to hang that up in here, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to suck in the wonderful scent of some Blackberry Sandalwood. Oh, can you smell that? Have a sniff. Man, I tell you, if you would, normally go and buy yourself some car air fresheners or some air fresheners from anything, I'm going to hang it up here. Look, I've got all these old ones that I've got hanging up. I'll hang this one up here, and that can be freshening away, and I'll show you that in a minute. But look, let me show you exactly what you can get on this little website. It's really good. So, look at what we got here. We've got to make sure that we're on this one here, and you can shop for autumn. You can shop, fill your life with fragrance. You've got Monsters Inc. stuff. You got, just everyday cleaning and bits and bobs. Halloween stuff at 10% discount. Halloween stuff. Fragrances for many. Wax warmers. We got one of those indoors, and it's really nice. We haven't got a diffuser, but we've got. We've had one in the past. Very nice things. So little kids stuff, body wash, laundry. If there's anything that you fancy, look. Seems we're coming into Halloween now, so let's shop at this stuff at a discount. And if you would normally go out and buy stuff anyway, look, you got a cinnamon roll bar. This is like the wax melts, and you've got the wax warmer there. If you would normally go out and you would normally buy stuff for your home like this anyway, just have a look. Oh, I didn't mean to click on it, but there we go. Just have a look on this, and you never know, you might find something you like, and you would normally be going out and buying the fresheners anyway. Shop autumn, look. So, have a look around, and you might find something that you fancy. And if you buy something from here, make sure you link, as I said, to the party at the top here. This party here, Page's party. You've got 82 days left, and make sure you link to this, and it will be absolutely massive. As I said, it's not a sponsor. I get absolutely nothing from this apart from the satisfaction that I'm helping somebody out, and you lot are going to get really good products as well. So there we go, you lot. That is it. I hope you go and have a look. I always try to help anybody out when and where I can, and so that is that, you lot. But yeah, this is now my little packing area, and I've got a little blind up here, look, see, so I can let some light in if I want to. I can open up that, look. And now we've got wonderful light, very bright light coming in. I had to put a blind, and I had to put some stuff on the window because the sun was heating up the radios, and I didn't want to kill the radios, and they were getting bloody hot in the summer, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you want stickers, I've got my stickers here. Look, there's me Haggard RC stickers. I've got bundles and bundles of these bastards, and also we've got the limited edition. If you want limited edition stickers, these are the ones you want. So these are limited edition Savage SS stickers for my Savage build. That still never going to be in focus. All the proceeds, well, I say proceeds, there ain't going to be a lot of profit left, but when any of the profit that comes out of selling these stickers and some of the other ones will go straight into funding that Savage SS project, which is nowhere near finished. You know it's nowhere near finished. I've got the engine in, I've got an exhaust, I've got the new servos, but I need to sort out the steering servo because we all know what the crack is with that. It ain't very good. It's a bit dicky to say the very least. And I've got one four bevel diff in the front, an upgraded diff because that one died. So I've still got the centre diff to sort out and the rear one. So there's loads left to do on that Savage SS build. Plus I want to get some really good radio gear in it, and I want to get, I'll tell you what I want to get in it. I want to get some really good fast servos. I was going to get some mega quick servos to put in it, but well, we all know Alistair, a friend of the channel. He said to me, don't get fast servos for a Savage because it'll be wasted. So I took his advice, and and now I'm thinking, why did I, I want this Savage to be something where someone goes, that is ridiculous. Why has he got that in there? Why is it like that? That is completely ridiculous. So I'm going to get really quick, mega quick servos in it. It's going to be the quickest Savage you've ever seen. It's going to be zipping around like a banshee, and everyone's going to be like, what the bloody hell is going on with that Savage? And I'm going to be like, you tell me, I ain't got a clue. Anyway, that's the plan with it. So stickers, if you want them, let me know. And this is where they come from. And I sit at this little desk, write me little notes. Look, this is the pad where you're gonna get your thank you note from, man. All written here with one of my old Parker pens that I had when I was a kid. So, it's a bit of history. If you want a bit of Haggard RC history, get yourself a sticker, and I really recommend it. And I'm trying to sort out the t-shirts. I really am trying to sort the t-shirts out. But in the height of this recession that we're currently in, everybody wants mega dollar for bloody t-shirts. The dough is thick for t-shirts, man. And it's just, yeah, it's annoying because I want to get them out and going, but I'm going to have to sell them at ridiculous prices, and you ain't going to want to pay for them. And not only that, you're going to have to afford them. I mean, who the hell can afford £20 for a bloody t-shirt? No one. So that is that. Anyway, thanks again, and as I said, go and have a look. The link will be in the description that you can click on. There may or may not be discounts on certain things, but I think she's having a bit of a clearance at the moment, so you might find some things. These will be on sale. All different things will be on sales, so go and check everything out. I really, really appreciate every single one of you lot, and so does Paige. This is my race buggy project, and some of you may remember it, you may not remember it, but this is my race buggy project. When I initially started it, the plan was to stick in it. I just want it to be, I don't want to skimp on it, do you know what I mean? I want it to be, it's for fun, really, it is for fun, but I wanted to do a proper, like an actual race buggy. That's why we've got an S-Works S35, was it -4 or something, I forget what it is now. Anyway, but that's why we got one of these. And I put the Nova B3 in it for now, but the original plan was to stick a B5R in it, because I want it to be the tits, you know what I mean? All the gear, no idea, that's the plan. I love the concept of all the gear, no idea, because it just makes people go, huh, bloody Jesus, look at that dick over there, and I'll be like, yep, that's me, I'm the dick. Anyway, so we've got the B3 in there, but we've got no radio gear. It's all set up apart from tyres, and we haven't got any radio gear. Now the reason for that is I don't want to just put any radio gear in it. I want to get a good high-end radio gear set, kit, whatever you want to say, and stick it in here, and that's where it's going to stay. And I want to get the B5R, stick that in here as well. So we're going to have the top of the line engine, top of the line radio gear, and because we've got a top of the line buggy. Arguably, I know not everybody likes S-Works, but S-Works are good because that's the main thing what Answer RC do is S-Works buggies. They know S-Works, so if I need anything, I can just go to Answer RC and they'll have everything I need. You know, so any parts, anything like that is Answer RC. That's the place that I'll go, and they like S-Works. That's what they deal in, and they deal in Nova engines. Then you know, I think they are, or they were, the main distributor of Nova engines in England or the UK. So it's all gonna be Nova. I proper like Nova. This engine is brilliant. I mean, the amount of nitro that's gone through this engine, not being raced by the way, it's just general fun. Just running it normally, in what I would say normally, there's been so many litres gone through this. It's just like probably, I can't even remember, 10, 12, 13 litres of fuel, loads of it, and it's still running brilliantly. If it was raced, it'd probably need a rebuild because, well, they're flat out all the time, aren't they? But at the moment it's not, it's all right. So yeah, this is the race buggy S-Works S35 whatever it is project. When the recession finally starts to ease off, and then that's when I'm gonna go. I did have the radio gear, had a Futaba, whatever it was, I forget what it was now, TP4 or whatever it was called. Had the transmitter, had one receiver put in it. So I want to put a receiver in here and a receiver in the Savage SS. So I've got the Futaba on both. That's the plan. But I did have it, but then I really regretted buying it because it's a lot of dough. You know, you can make a lot of pizzas with that dough that I spent on that, so I sold it on. I didn't even put it in the buggy. But when the recession starts to calm down and everything starts to go back to normal, and we haven't got to worry about our jobs and worry about money and all that kind of bollocks, then I'm going to get another Futaba. I like Futaba, that's what I'm going for. The TP4 or whatever it was called, I can't remember exactly. That's going in here. And then I'll get a B5R as well. And this will be, oh I know, I'll get some tyres. And this is going to be the ultimate thing, because it's what I like to do, do you know what I mean? All the gear, no idea, that's me. Interesting fact, this actual buggy has been raced by a professional racer. Yeah, I bought it from an actual pro racer. So it's it obviously, well, at the time it was the new version of the buggy, so it had been raced a few times, but it hadn't been like destroyed. But yeah, it's been in the hands of an actual pro racer. So interesting fact there for you lot. Here we go, one Kyosho Mini Inferno, a lovely little buggy. A little buggy that I really do need to get running actually, because, well, let me tell you now, it's because, well, I've driven it, but not ever properly, and I think these are quite rare now, you know. But it needs a glow plug in there. There is no glow plug. I need to try and find a glow plug that actually fits. In fact, I might do that now. Let's have a little rummage round, because I have got, oh look, I've got this as well. Got this down from the shelf. I know I don't want this anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Anybody wants to buy it, let me know. If not, I will get rid of it in another way. Just to prove a point more than anything else, right? Because when I said the glow plug for this, I didn't have a glow plug, and everybody said it's just a standard normal glow plug. Just put one in it that you've already got, right? One of these glow plugs here, just to prove a point. On the left is the original glow plug that I took out of it, and on the right is what we would call a normal standard glow plug, right? Comes out of them packets, right? The one that comes out of it is a lot smaller when it's in focus, right? You can see it's a bigger diameter on the new one, sorry. The little one, the old one's a smaller diameter. Not only that, longer, right? So they don't fit. So just to prove a point for you lot that said to me, just put a normal plug in it, stop messing around. Well look, and I can't find these little ones anywhere. If anybody knows where I can get a little one, right, a little one like that. Oh yeah, everybody see it. If anybody knows where I can get one, let me know. eBay ain't got them. Local hobby shops, or any hobby shop in fact, ain't got them. They've only got your normal glow plug like that, or turbo plugs, right? So that is that. I mean, there's no other way around it. I must admit I haven't really looked deeply. I just searched on Google, searched on eBay, found a couple of the good shops, and I just sent them a message to say I need a little glow plug for Sirio, whatever this is, whatever the engine is. I did get the number off the side of it at the time, and they all said no, we don't do them. We just do normal plugs. So right, no problem. That's that, you lot. I wanted to make that point because some of you lot were adamant that it's a normal plug, and I can tell you it ain't. Right, I'm going to try and fire this one up actually, but I need to charge up the battery first because all the batteries I've got are all flat as a bloody pancake, and this one here, the 5300, is also flat as a pancake, so I need to charge that up, get the old charger rolling and rocking and doing its stuff, and then we can get that going. While that's charging, let's have a little look around here. We've not got an air filter on it because I took it off. It's up here. There's the air filter for it. It goes on there. But yeah, it's look at it. I just love it. I mean, it's so cute and everything's so small. Look at the little exhaust comes off there. Little tiny exhaust, little tiny manifold, or a little tiny engine. I've got little tiny suspensions and all Kyosho stuff. It really is. It's brilliant, and you know, really happy, man, to be able to own one of these. You know, and they're going for some serious dough at the moment, man. There's some serious pennies being thrown around for these things. Really, really rare pieces of stuff, man. But once this battery's charged, we'll try and fire it up. The glow plug, I'll explain what happens with the glow plug in a minute. I'll explain everything if it works. I don't want to jinx it, so hang around for a couple of minutes, let this charge up. I got it on 5 amps, so I want to try and get it jammed up there, charged up quick, and then we'll have a look. Finally charged after 34 minutes. Righto, let's get this connected, and then hopefully we'll be able to get this fired up. While that was charged, I went to go and see if the wife was interested in any breakfast, but she says she never wants breakfast ever again. Okie dokie, rightio. Let's have a look here what we got. We got throttle is ticking over. There we go. Have we got any primage? Hopefully we have. We've got a little bit of nitro in there. I could add a little bit more into the mixture. I've got some, I don't know what this is, it's just some red liquid, so we're going to assume that it's suitable nitro. Jam that in there like that. Right, have we got any primage? Oh yes, we have. Loads and loads. Ooh, ooh. I can feel the excitement building. Oh, you're joking. For goodness sake, man. Can you see the smoke? That motor's burnt out again. And that is a brand new motor. Brand spanking new. Well, if that doesn't prove that you can't, that Chinese stuff, bloody Jesus, man, you know, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. China, why do they do it? Why do they do it, you lot? Why can't they just make a good thing? You know, why can't they just make a motor that actually works? Completely at it. It's completely at it. Oh well, I guess we won't be starting that up today. That's a bit of a shame. I haven't got any more motors. I really wanted to get that started up today, but oh well, never mind. We'll have to, well, I don't know what I'll have to do. I bought that, I can't remember for sure, so don't hold me to this, but I'm pretty sure that motor, that electric motor, came from an actual shop. I won't say which shop, because they get the ump when I mention them, and it's about something bad. But I'm pretty sure that come from a shop. It didn't come from Scam Bay or Crappazon or whatever you call them. Pretty sure it did come from a shop. But that's it. Dead as a dodo. The smell of burning electric motors is one that is not nice. It's a bit like the smell of burning hair. Terrible smell. Oh well. So the little mini Inferno once again let down by its starter box. That's probably the third motor that's gone in there now. And you know, never mind. Let's read some comments, shall we? First one on the top there, Mish a Blade. Now, I did reply to this actually, and it's relevant. This is why I've got this one here. It said, if we have some focus please, Mr. Camera. Yes, thank you. If the problem was only adjusting wee high speed needle and low speed needle, why didn't you just send the arc back to him and say just minor problems? Well, the thing is, this was on a video of this FTX Carnage. If you remember, cast your mind back in time to when Malcolm, good old Malcolm, very nice chap, he bought this and he didn't have a lot of luck with it. This is the engine that was in it, obviously the original engine. If you don't remember, I did a video where I put a new engine in this just for fun and it all went tits up. If you want to see that video, go and find it. It's on the channel. I might put a link if I remember, but I always forget. Anyway, this is brand spanking new with the box, everything. And Malcolm contacted me and he said, do you want a free RC car? Because I bought Nitro and I can't get along with it, and the one I've bought, I just can't get it to work properly. So I said, alright. And I went over there and collected it from him. And I said to him, at the time, as I was walking out of his front door, I said to Malcolm, if I can get it working and it's easy, do you want it back? I'll give it straight back. I'll simply mend it for you and give it back to you. And he said to me, no, it's yours. I'm giving it to you. I don't want it back. Very clear words. So the fact that it was a very simple problem, he'd simply messed around with the needle. Oh, there's no carburetor on here now. Where's the carburetor gone? There it is. It simply messed around. Well, that's not the carburetor. The carburetor is on here, I think. Anyway, it simply messed around with the needles. It was completely out of any sort of tune and it wouldn't run. It was very easy for me to fix. I got the needles back where they needed to be, started it up, ran it. It was absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But he doesn't want it back. He said to me very clearly, it's mine. Keep it. So that is why, you know, I've had several people say to me I'm not a decent person because I didn't give it back. But he said to me, he gave it to me. Do you know what I mean? It's not a case of he gave it to me because he thought it was broken, it was going to cost a lot of money to fix. It was just a case of he'd had enough of it. He discovered Nitro wasn't really for him, and if I can get it going, then it's mine. If I can't, it's still mine. So there we go. And then Mish Blade 9892, as after I replied there, said, it seems a waste of a new RC. Seems a waste, does it? Well, see, I know I have two of these now, and as we all know, the plan, because I've discussed it with you before, the plan is this particular one, which I put the LRP engine in, which needs a rebuild, which is a video coming up. Well, I'm not spending any money at the moment because of this recession that we're currently in. So once all this is finished, and then I'm going to go and get a piston and a sleeve. I might try to repinch it. There's several methods you can use to repinch the sleeve. I might do it, give it a go, see what happens. It won't cost any money to do that. It'll be a future video rebuilding that. little LRP 18 engine, but I've also got that one that could go back in it if needs be. But this is going to be the one that I'm going to do some modifications to, you know, bits and bobs. I might get the 2-speed gearbox, I might do other bits and bobs, a tuned pipe perhaps. They do a nice aluminium tuned pipe, might get one of them, stick one of them on there. You know, some upgraded swing arms perhaps, suspension, different tyres. Just make this one, the plan is eventually to get every single FTX mod or Carnage thing, you know, upgraded part that you can get, and this is going to be completely just nothing's going to be standard on it, as long as, you know, apart from the bits that you can't buy upgraded parts for. That's the plan. And then the other one, which is completely standard, I'm going to keep standard, just for fun. You know, these are both the kids. I gave this one, I've got 2 kids, I gave one to one kid, and when I got this one I gave this one to the other kid, but the other kid's too young, you see, so this is going to be the one that we upgrade, just for fun. Not only that, it'll be fun to see if all those upgrades will actually even make much of a difference compared to a completely standard one in a race or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So, Mish Blade 9892, that is the reason. So let's have a look at some more comments while we're here. The next one down, that's all part of that anyway. This week, Jake Hodges. Okay, let's have a look, see what Mr. Jake says. I seem to have a massive leak in my engine somewhere. I think I will take it apart and reseal things. I did the main fuel line cracked. Oh, I did find the main fuel line cracked also and replace it, but no difference. Any ideas? A leak somewhere in his engine. I think that was a video, that was on a video on air leaks. So he's got a leak somewhere on his engine, an air leak. Man, air leaks can be coming in anywhere. They can be coming in at the front of the crankshaft, they could be coming in at the back, they could be coming in around the bottom of the head where the head meets the block there. They could be coming in around the bottom of the carburetor, because obviously normally the carburetor would be sitting in there like that, and if you haven't got a good seal around there, you could be sucking in air around the bottom of there, which means you're going to be getting too much air for the fuel mixture and you'll be running lean and it won't run properly. Could be sucking, well, it won't be sucking in air actually, it'll be, well, if the glow plug's loose it won't be sucking in air, it'll be well, I suppose it could do. But in my experience, you just tend to lose compression, and the fuel starts to spit out around the glow plug. But I suppose it could suck in air, perhaps, maybe. But yeah, that could be something. So if anyone else is experiencing a bit of an air leak, remember you've got to check here, check the bolts are tight, and if they are tight, but you suspect there's a leakage around here, take it off, make sure everything's clean. There could be air leaks. The exhaust, absolutely not. A lot of people seem to think that if the exhaust gasket is leaking, they'll be sucking in air. No, an exhaust is an exhaust for a reason. It blows out only, and it doesn't suck in. So it doesn't matter if you could have no exhaust, it won't run very well, but it'll run. So if you think you've got a leak around it, or you know you've got a leak around the exhaust, and you think it's sucking in air, absolutely not. I mean, 2-strokes to a certain degree do suck the exhaust gases back in a little bit, which is why you have expansion chambers and other stuff like that on 2-stroke exhausts, but that's a topic for another video because that can go quite lengthy. But no, exhaust leaks, not a problem. Don't panic about exhaust leaks. Never ever panic about exhaust leaks, because they're just not worth panicking about. But yeah, anybody's got air leaks, check all of those. It's very unlikely that your seal is going to have gone unless it's an old engine around the crankshaft. But if it's an old engine, quite possibly, but a new one, probably not, unless it's faulty. So yeah. What else we got here? Hi buddy, how's it going? I'm glad you had a lovely Christmas. Christmas? Oh, it's 8 months ago. Jesus. How old is this comment? What we got here? Yeah. Ah, yes, I've sold the Mini. That's sold to this person here, Benjamin. I see you can take it. This is, see about pull starts. I don't miss trying to start nitro engines unless semi-heated. Much prefer a 1/5 with a few pulls. Oh man, do you know what? Getting any engine started is part of the fun for me. It don't matter what it is, getting it started is part of the fun. So I don't mind the old pull starts. I mean, you know, if you're feeling a bit lazy, get yourself a starter box or a roto start. But the pull starts, they're good fun, man. And I know I play around in a lot of videos, you know, and just to wind people up, do the old pulling really quick and messing around and all that. But if you prime them properly, it'll only take a few pulls and it'll start up anyway. But yeah, pull starts are good fun. Who needs brakes? Who does need brakes? Nobody needs brakes. Brakes are massively overrated. Let's have a look at some members' comments, because yes, if you remember, you get a little star here. I bought a metal servo saver for one of my rigs, and now I need to keep its wheels on. Well, there we go. I'd like a metal servo saver now, but I haven't got one. Keep its wheels on. How does that mean? What does that mean? I nearly bought a HPI Kawasaki Savage quad the other day from eBay. You know, those quads, all they are, those HPI quads, all they are is just a shell. It's not anything else. It's just a shell. So you can go and get the shell. You've got an ordinary Savage, just go and get the shell, and you'll be all right. Check the batteries that AIM, I think it means came with it, and disconnect all electrics. What the hell is that one on? Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, it is that T-Max, yeah. Well, that's gone now, anyway. So, I currently offer 2 levels of membership, of which you can get on this channel. One of them is you get early access, and the other one, you get early access, but you also get some shout-outs. So, the ones that want the shout-outs, let's have a look here, shall we? We have Nitro Aaron. He rejoined 3 days ago. Go and have a look at his channel. Savage XL Big Block. He upgraded 20 days ago. Nice one, dude. Really appreciate that. Dale Davis joined 1 month ago. Very nice, Dale. Thank you very much. Little Trucker 72. Nice chap. He joined 1 month ago. Thank you very much. And Alfie Fury. He also wants a shout out. Well done, Alfie. I've just sold him a Nitro car. So, good old chap there. I think he wants to buy another one as well. I think he's making a collection. So, all of these people, go and have a look at their channels as well. All you got to do if you want to become a member of the channel is just click on the members button underneath the video and pick which level of membership you want, and you get early access no matter what, because they're all early access. So that means you get the videos probably up to about a week before everybody else, and happy days. All of the proceeds from memberships, by the way, get reinvested into the channel, buying cars, other bits and bobs, and giveaways. So if you want to be entered for a giveaway and if you're a member, you're automatically entered anyway to all of the giveaways. If you're a subscriber, you need to do a few little extra hoops to become a member, to be entered into the giveaway competitions. But happy days either way, right? Right, I don't like leaving things broken, to be honest with you, so I'm going to go and have a look to see if I can find a motor. I've got a funny feeling they're going to be quite expensive. I think this one was about £7, £5, £6, £7, something like that. So I'm not going to be able to get one anytime soon. But I'm going to have a look anyway, and if I want to find a better one than that, because I can't believe that one burnt out. I mean, I haven't even used it. It was brand new. I put it in. I didn't even start this up. It's been in there for a few months, but it's a brand spanking new motor, and it's burnt out already. So I'm going to go and have a look at that. Just have a little look around on the internet to see what I can find, and I'll catch you lot on the next one. Thanks for being here. Remember, treat everybody equally. Doesn't matter what nationality, where they're from, or anything like that. We're all the same. Treat everybody equally, and we'll all have an absolutely brilliantly happy life. Ciao for now, you lot. All the best.